Hello, this video covers the new features of the major update of Spacelab to version 1.1. The first new feature is source volume. Each source in Spacelab now has a new parameter that lets you control the volume of that source.
And if you're really out there, it's really you. And what's the road that leads me to? If you're really out there, it's really you. Show me the road that leads me to.
Like any other source parameter, this one can also be automated. When beam is selected as input for a source, the volume of the source is affected by both beam gain and source volume. Both parameters are independent of each other. Spacelab's internal binauralizer has received two new sound variations. You can now choose between the three modes Space R, Space E and Space O. Space R corresponds to the previous sound character of Spacelab's binauralizer.
And if you're really out there, it's really you. Then what's the road that leads me to? If you're really out there, it's really you. Show me the road that leads me to. All of your love, all of your love, all of your love, all of your love.
Due to a Pro Tools bug, latencies of plugins are not included in the playback position reported to plugins in the project. Therefore, timing differences between beam plugins on different channels cannot be calculated automatically. As a workaround, you can now manually enter the combined latency of the plugin sitting on the channel before the beam plugin in the About screen of it. Here in this session, there is a plugin sitting in front of one of the beam plugins causing a latency of 4096 samples. As you can hear, the source receiving its audio from this beam is not in sync.
And if you're really out there, it's really you. Then what's the road that leads me to?
To solve the problem, the first thing to do in Pro Tools is to enable the latency indicator in the mixer. Now you can see the latency on each channel. The value of the affected channel must now be entered in the About screen of the corresponding instance of Spacelab Beam, which enables Spacelab to compensate for the timing differences of the sources.
And if you're really out there, it's really you. Then what's the road that leads me to? If you're really out there, it's really you. Show me the road that leads me to.
It should be noted that the value entered in Beam should not include latencies of plugins that sit behind Beam on this channel. Spacelab Beam has got one more feature. You can now enter a default value for beam gain in the About screen. This value will be saved permanently and used in every new instance of Beam. Session templates for using Spacelab with Dolby Atmos can now be downloaded from the Spacelab download pages. At the time of publishing this video, there are templates for Logic Pro and Cubase 12, with more to come.